Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Here are some crazy facts about bats you wish you knew earlier. Number 1. Bats are the only mammals capable of true flight. That's right, not gliding, but actual powered flight. Try to imagine a mouse with wings. That's basically what you're dealing with here. Number 2. Contrary to popular belief, bats aren't blind. In fact, many species have excellent eyesight, often better than humans. So next time someone tells you they're blind as a bat, you can correct them and say, actually, that bat probably sees better than you do. Number 3. Some bats can fly at speeds over 100 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars on the highway. Imagine a furry little creature zooming past you while you're stuck in traffic. Talk about putting things into perspective. Number 4. Bats use echolocation to navigate and hunt, emitting high-frequency sounds and listening to the echoes. It's like they have their own built-in sonar system. Pretty cool, right? But here's the kicker. They can produce up to 200 pulses per second. That's some serious rapid-fire action. Number 5. There is a species of bat called the Mexican free-tailed bat that can fly up to 250 miles in a single night. That's like flying from New York City to Washington, D.C. and back again, all before sunrise. Talk about a night owl. Or should I say, night bat? Number 6. The smallest bat in the world, the bumblebee bat, weighs less than a penny. You could probably fit a whole colony of them in your pocket and not even notice. Just don't try it. They're endangered and protected. Number 7. Some fruit bats have a wingspan of up to 6 feet. That's taller than most humans. Imagine walking through a forest and seeing what looks like a person with wings hanging from a tree. Spoiler alert, it's not a person, it's just a really big bat. Number 8. Bats can live for over 30 years in the wild. That's longer than most dogs and cats. So if you're looking for a long-term flying pet commitment, a bat might be your best bet. Just kidding. Please don't try to keep bats as pets. Number 9. There's a species of bat in Central and South America that feeds on blood. Yes, you heard that right. Vampire bats are real. But don't worry, they prefer cattle and rarely bother humans. Still, it's probably best to sleep with your windows closed if you're in vampire bat territory. And number 10. Bats are essential for our ecosystem. They pollinate plants, disperse seeds, and eat insects that would otherwise destroy crops. In fact, they save the U.S. agriculture industry billions of dollars each year. So next time you see a bat, remember, that little flying mammal is basically a superhero of the natural world. But wait, there's more. Did you know that bats make up about 20% of all mammal species? That's 1 in 5 mammals on Earth. And yet, most people know very little about these fascinating creatures. Let's dive deeper into the world of bats, shall we? Here's a mind-blowing fact. Some bats can remember the location of food sources for years. Imagine having a mental map of every good restaurant you've ever been to and being able to fly directly there whenever you're hungry. That's basically what these bats can do. And get this. Bats are actually more closely related to humans than they are to rodents. Despite their often mouse-like appearance, they're part of a completely different order of mammals. So next time you see a bat, remember, that's your distant flying cousin. Speaking of appearances, did you know that there are over 1,400 species of bats? And they come in all shapes and sizes. From the tiny bumblebee bat we mentioned earlier, to the giant golden-crowned flying fox with its 5-foot wingspan, the bat world is incredibly diverse. Here's another crazy fact. Some bats can lower their body temperature to near-freezing levels during hibernation. It's like they have their own internal thermostat. And when they wake up, they can raise their body temperature by several degrees in just a few minutes. Talk about a quick warm-up. And if you think bats are just nocturnal creatures, think again. There are actually several species of bats that are active during the day. These diurnal bats break all the stereotypes we have about their kind. They're like the rebels of the bat world. Now, let's talk about bat communication. We already mentioned echolocation, but did you know that bats also have a complex system of vocalizations? They can produce a wide range of sounds, from low-frequency growls to high-pitched squeaks. Some of these sounds are so high-pitched that human ears can't even detect them. Here's a fun fact that might surprise you. Bats are actually pretty clean animals. They spend a lot of time grooming themselves, much like cats do. So the next time someone calls bats dirty, you can set them straight. And speaking of cleanliness, here's something that might make you look at bats differently. Many species of bats are monogamous. That's right, they mate for life. In the animal kingdom, that's pretty rare. So bats aren't just clean, they're also loyal. Who knew? Now, let's talk about bat babies. Did you know that most bats only have one pup per year? And these baby bats, called pups, can weigh up to 1/3 of their mother's body weight at birth. Imagine giving birth to a baby that's 1/3 your size. Ouch. But here's the really impressive part. Despite their size, these pups grow incredibly quickly. They can often fly and hunt on their own within just a few months. It's like they go from helpless infants to independent teenagers in the blink of an eye. And if you think human mothers are protective, wait until you hear about bat moms. Some species of bats can recognize their pups' voices among thousands of other bats in a colony. That's like being able to pick out your kid's voice in a stadium full of screaming fans. Now that's some serious maternal instinct. Here's another mind-bending fact. Some bats have been observed engaging in oral sex. Yes, you heard that right. Scientists aren't entirely sure why they do this, but it's been documented in several species. Who knew bats had such interesting love lives? Speaking of interesting behaviors, did you know that some bats are known to adopt orphan pups? It's not just humans who have a soft spot for abandoned babies. These bat foster parents will care for and feed pups that aren't their own. Talk about community spirit. And if you think bats are just mindless flying mammals, think again. Studies have shown that bats are capable of complex social behaviors, including sharing food with others in their colony. They've even been observed teaching each other new skills. It's like they have their own little bat schools. Here is a fact that might make you look at fruit differently. Many of the fruits we enjoy, like bananas, mangoes, and guavas, rely on bats for pollination. So the next time you're enjoying a tropical fruit smoothie, you might want to thank a bat. And it's not just fruit. Bats also play a crucial role in pollinating agave plants, which are used to make tequila. So, if you're a fan of margaritas, you've got bats to thank for that too. Cheers to our flying friends. But bats don't just help with pollination. They're also incredible pest controllers. A single bat can eat up to 1,000 mosquitoes in a single hour. That's like having a natural flying bug zapper patrolling your backyard. And here's a fact that might surprise you. Bat droppings, also known as guano, are one of the richest natural fertilizers available. It's so valuable that in some parts of the world, there are guano wars over bat caves. Who knew bat poop could be so precious? Now, let's talk about bat superpowers. Some species of bats can detect the heat given off by flowers that have just opened, allowing them to find the freshest nectar. It's like they have built-in infrared vision. Move over, Superman. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear this. Some bats can catch fish. That's right, there are fishing bats. They use their large feet and sharp claws to grab fish right out of the water. It's like they're the eagles of the bat world. But perhaps the most mind-blowing fact about bats is their importance to entire ecosystems. In some tropical forests, bats are responsible for up to 95% of the initial seed dispersal. That means without bats, these forests might not be able to regenerate. Talk about carrying the weight of the world on your wings. So there you have it. a whirlwind tour of the fascinating world of bats. From their incredible flying abilities to their complex social lives, from their role in pollination to their importance in ecosystem maintenance, bats are truly remarkable creatures. The next time you see a bat flitting across the night sky, remember, you're not just looking at a flying mammal. You're looking at a superhero of the natural world, a creature that's essential to life as we know it. And that, my friends, is pretty batty. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks, guys.